Hey everyone, it's Raman and I'm so excited to be talking to you today about something incredibly powerful, feeling truly alive. This year is all about tuning into that vibrant energy within you, the energy that makes you feel purposeful, connected, and excited to embrace each day. We're breaking free from autopilot, from just going through the motions, and stepping into a life that's fully engaged and bursting with possibility. When you're present and awake to the world around you, you unlock this incredible sense of vitality. It's about those small, mindful choices you make every single day. So are you ready to ditch the autopilot and feel truly alive? Let's dive into the 8 principles that will transform your life in just 10 minutes a day. So, what does it really mean to feel alive? Is it just about existing, or is there something more profound that we often overlook? It's about waking up with a sense of purpose, a reason to get out of bed each morning, feeling that today holds new possibilities. Feeling excited about the day ahead, knowing that each moment is a chance to create, to connect, and to grow. And having that deep inner knowing that you're living in alignment with your truest self, embracing who you are without reservations. It's about feeling connected to something larger than yourself, whether that's your passions, your relationships, or a sense of community, or simply the beauty of the world around you, the awe-inspiring moments that take your breath away. Now, many of us go through life on autopilot, just going through the motions without really experiencing the richness of each moment. We get caught up in routines and forget to truly live. But here's the thing, you don't have to live that way. You have the power to break free from the monotony. You have the power to choose how you experience life. You can decide to be more mindful, more present, and more engaged. You can choose to wake up and say, today, I'm going to be present. To set an intention to live fully and embrace each moment. I'm going to find joy in the little things. The simple pleasures that often go unnoticed, but bring so much happiness. I'm going to show up as my most authentic self. Savor your morning coffee, feel the warmth of the cup, and the aroma that fills the air. Really listen when someone is speaking to you. Engage in conversations that matter, that enrich your soul. Take a moment to appreciate the beauty of nature, the colors, the sounds, the life that surrounds you. These small acts of presence add up to a life that feels rich, vibrant, and deeply fulfilling. A life where you truly feel alive every single day. Okay, let's talk about energy vampires. Those things in your life that suck the joy and vitality right out of you. These energy vampires can take many forms. It could be a cluttered workspace that makes it hard to focus, or a never-ending to-do list that constantly stresses you out. You know what I'm talking about. Those moments when you feel completely drained and exhausted, as if the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Toxic relationships, negative self-talk, and constant arguments can also be major energy drains. These elements can make you feel like you're stuck in a never-ending cycle of negativity. That never-ending to-do list that's constantly stressing you out, it's another form of an energy vampire keeping you in a state of perpetual overwhelm. These energy drains keep you stuck in a cycle of feeling exhausted and overwhelmed. It's like you're running on a treadmill but you're not getting anywhere. The truth is, you can't truly feel alive if you're constantly surrounded by things that drain you. It's like trying to breathe in a room with no air. It's like trying to fill up a bucket with holes in it. No matter how much you pour in, it's never going to stay full. The energy just leaks out. No matter how much you pour in, it's never going to stay full. The energy just leaks out, leaving you feeling empty and depleted. So how do you identify those energy drains? Start by taking a moment to reflect. Ask yourself, what are the things in my life that consistently make me feel drained, stressed, or unhappy? Start by asking yourself, what are the things in my life that consistently make me feel drained, stressed, or unhappy? Write them down. Sometimes seeing them on paper can make it easier to address them. Once you identify those energy drains, it's time to start letting them go. Start small. Maybe it's decluttering your workspace or setting aside time for self-care. Set boundaries with that energy-draining friend. It's okay to say no. Your well-being should always come first. Challenge those negative thoughts and replace them with positive affirmations. Surround yourself with positivity and things that uplift you. Remember, letting go of what drains you isn't selfish, it's an act of self-care. By freeing yourself from these energy vampires, you make room for joy, peace, and a more fulfilling life. Now that we've cleared out some of that energy-draining clutter, let's talk about raising your standards. And no, I'm not just talking about having a perfectly organized sock drawer, though hey, if that's your thing, go for it. I'm talking about raising your standards for how you expect to be treated, what you're willing to tolerate, and, most importantly, what you believe you deserve. So often, we settle for less than we deserve because we're afraid to ask for more. We're afraid of disappointment, of rejection, of rocking the boat. But here's the thing, settling keeps you stuck. It keeps you playing small. Raising your standards is about recognizing your worth and refusing to settle for anything less than what you deserve. Let's talk about the difference between forcing and flowing. Have you ever felt like you were swimming upstream, pushing and striving but not really getting anywhere? That's the energy of forcing. It's exhausting, it's frustrating, and it leaves you feeling depleted. Flow, on the other hand, feels effortless. It's that feeling of being in sync with the universe, of things falling into place naturally. It's when you're aligned with your purpose and you trust that the universe has your back. Now, shifting from forcing to flowing doesn't mean you just sit back and wait for life to happen to you. It's not about being passive. It's about taking inspired action and trusting the process. Instead of trying to control every outcome, you surrender to the flow. You let go of the need to micromanage every detail, and you trust that things will work out as they're supposed to. Let's talk about the power of no. It's a small word, but it carries a lot of weight. For many of us, saying no can feel uncomfortable. We don't want to disappoint people, we're afraid of missing out, we're conditioned to be people pleasers. But here's the thing, every time you say yes to something you don't truly want, you're saying no to yourself. You're saying no to your priorities, your well-being, and your time. Saying no is an act of self-respect. It's about honoring your needs and setting boundaries. It's about protecting your energy and your time for the things that truly matter. When you start saying no to the things that drain you, you create space for the things that light you up. If you want to change your life, you have to change the way you see yourself. This is the foundation upon which all personal growth is built. Your self-image is like a lens through which you view the world, and it influences every decision you make. Your self-image, the way you view yourself on a fundamental level, shapes your entire reality. It affects your confidence, your relationships, and even your health. When you have a positive self-image, you radiate a sense of assurance and attract positive experiences. If you see yourself as someone who is capable, worthy, and deserving of success, you'll naturally attract opportunities that align with that belief. You'll take risks, push boundaries, and strive for excellence because you believe in your potential. But if you're holding on to a negative self-image, if you believe you're not good enough, smart enough, or worthy of love, you'll unconsciously sabotage your own success. You'll avoid challenges, settle for less, and miss out on the life you truly deserve. The good news is, you're not stuck with the self-image you have right now. Self-image is not fixed, it can be transformed. You have the power to change the narrative and create a new, empowering story for yourself. You can choose to rewrite the story you tell yourself. Start by identifying the negative thoughts and beliefs that are holding you back. Write them down and confront them head-on. Start by becoming aware of the negative thoughts and beliefs that are holding you back. Awareness is the first step to change. Once you recognize these limiting beliefs, you can begin to question their validity. Where did those beliefs come from? Are they even true? Often these beliefs are rooted in past experiences or external opinions that no longer serve you. It's time to let them go. Challenge those limiting beliefs and start replacing them with positive affirmations. Affirmations are statements that reflect the reality you want to create. They help you focus on your strengths and potential. Affirmations are powerful tools that help reprogram your subconscious mind. By repeating them daily, you begin to internalize these positive messages and shift your self-image. Instead of saying, "I'm not good enough," start saying, "I am worthy." Instead of thinking, "I can't do this," tell yourself, "I'm capable and strong." These small changes in your self-talk can lead to profound transformations. Remember, changing your self-image takes time and consistency. It's a journey of self-discovery and growth. Be patient with yourself and celebrate every small victory along the way. With dedication and effort, you can create a self-image that empowers you to live your best life. We all carry baggage from the past, old wounds, limiting beliefs, and unhealthy patterns that keep us stuck. These patterns can show up in our relationships, our careers, and our relationship with ourselves. Maybe you keep attracting the same type of partner. Maybe you're afraid to go after what you truly want because you're afraid of failure. Or maybe you're constantly self-sabotaging your own success. These patterns are often rooted in past experiences, childhood wounds, traumatic events, or even just negative messages we've internalized over the years. And until we heal those wounds, those patterns will continue to repeat themselves. Healing old patterns is essential for personal growth and transformation. It's about breaking free from the past and creating a future that's not limited by old wounds. This process can be challenging, but it's so worth it. It's about reclaiming your power, your worth, and your ability to create the life you truly desire. The final step in this journey is to integrate your past. This doesn't mean dwelling on the past or letting it define you. It's about acknowledging your experiences, learning from them, and using them as fuel for growth. Your past is part of your story. It's shaped who you are today, and while it's important to heal from past wounds, it's equally important to honor your journey and recognize how far you've come. When you integrate your past, you make peace with your story. You stop running from it or trying to erase it. You accept it as part of what makes you uniquely you. This integration allows you to step into your power. You no longer carry the weight of shame, regret, or resentment. You're able to move forward with a sense of clarity, purpose, and self-acceptance. So there you have it, 8 powerful principles to help you feel truly alive. Remember, it's not about doing everything perfectly. It's about taking small, consistent steps each day to create a life that feels aligned, energized, and authentically you. By letting go of what drains you, raising your standards, shifting from forcing to flowing, mastering the energy of no, changing your self-image, healing old patterns, and integrating your past, you step into your full potential. You become a magnet for abundance, joy, and fulfillment. So what are you waiting for? Start incorporating these principles into your life today, and watch as everything begins to shift. You deserve to feel alive, and the power to create that reality is within you.